So let's talk about overthinking. It is my favorite pastime. I will tell you honestly, I can overthink pretty much anything. I'm not bragging as much as I'm just trying to be really honest about it because it's not my favorite thing about myself. Thinking is fine, cool. Let's think about stuff and make decisions and move on. But overthinking is when you're just in it deep and you're just going over the same stuff. You've got, 10 thoughts and you're just going around in a circle. Overthinking. You're thinking over and over and over. You're thinking over the same things you've already thought about. You've already made a decision and you're going back through to make sure, am I going to make the same decision? Or let me just make sure of why I made that decision, or what my opinion, how I got there, or whatever. Like, I'm already overthinking. So how do you not do that? I'm asking, how do you not do? No, I'm just kidding. So overthinking is basically because you get scared to take that next step. You get scared to actually do the result of the thinking. Like if I'm thinking about, well, I really simple. I need to buy a pair of sneakers. They go on your feet, you walk in them, you run in them, cool. I've done it before like 100 million times, right? I've bought sneakers. Every now and then when I go to buy sneakers, oh my god, why are there so many sneakers? Why can't there just be one brand, one kind, or maybe two kinds, whatever? There are so many. So I just get overwhelmed because one, I'm looking at all the brands. I'm looking at all the different styles. And it's overwhelming. What color? I don't even know. I can't even get to color. It's too much. Two, I'm trying to buy one pair of sneakers for like every event that could possibly ever occur. That doesn't exist, by the way. And then three, I get to the point where I'm like, well, I don't know, is this too much money for a pair of sneakers, or am I not spending enough? Are they going to be cheap because I'm not spending a lot of money? And then I do that for a while. So it's too much. And then I end up, choosing a few at some point, and then I'm still not sure. I still can't. I can't decide. And I think about it. Thinking about this. These sneakers have not changed. I'm still thinking about the same things about each sneaker. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. So now a month has gone by and I don't have any sneakers. Like what? And it's not the same for like choosing, a next career path, or choosing whether you should leave your boyfriend, or choosing whether you should leave your job, or when to kick off your new business. But in a sense, it is still the same, right? Because you're sitting there with all the information, and probably at some point you had a gut reaction and you didn't trust it. I think that that's what happens, is that we see what's going on, right? We gather the information and we're thinking about it. We're in the initial stages of thinking, and we have a gut reaction and we think, oh, yeah, but am I sure? Is that really what's best? And we continue to think. And let me tell you, that sometimes, a lot of times, is a mistake. Because then we're training ourselves not to trust ourselves. So there's a video for that, by the way. I'm not saying, yeah, be an impulse buyer. But you probably know sooner than you think what the answer is. And you're afraid on some level to take that next step. Like sometimes I love to shop, But sometimes I'm afraid to shop because when I get the sneakers, I want to love them. I want them to be perfect. I want it to be the right answer. So that's why I don't pull the trigger sometimes, because I'm like, I'm not sure about these sneakers. P.S. I'm talking about ordering online, right? Like if I were in a store, it might be easier. But where I live, I have to shop online, so it's harder. But yeah, when I get them in the mail, I want them to be the right ones. So the same thing with other types of overthinking. We wanna choose the right answer. Again, it's not always going to be possible to know what the right answer is until you make a decision. And I'm going to tell you in another video why being wrong is okay. But don't overthink it. Just do it. Just make the decision. Pull the Band-Aid off. Well, if you're ready.